in some of my other short little videos, I talked about the importance of finding inner purity, and also finding inner balance, you remember, and harmony, and so forth. And these are important aspects, I think, of our spiritual nature. We must find a purity of heart, we must find a balance and equanimity of inner being. Those things are both very important things that are a vital part of our spiritual state and our spiritual development, our way towards higher consciousness. But also we kind of have to be tested on these things too, because can we keep a purity of heart when we're faced with very difficult challenges externally? You know, can we still be an innocent, true soul even when we see such terrible things happening in the world all the time? Can we keep our even-mindedness, our inner state of peace, when we see terrible challenges happening outside? Now, not to say that we shouldn't act upon these things and do something about it, but within ourselves we still need to remain at peace. And that's why we have to have in life challenges, both in our we will get them naturally from the external world and from all the karma and everything we've created in our life. We're going to get challenges all the time, and so our inner purity, our inner peace, our inner stability generally, our spirituality is going to get constantly challenged by people, through emotions and things, through the world, through difficulties with money and finances and all that type of thing, through health. You know, all these things will challenge our natural state of inner peace, inner balance. And in a lot of systems, this is kind of quite important. And actually some people even bring challenges in to the spiritual work in order to help to strengthen the inner peace. For example, in meditation, one of the things that goes wrong so often, or doesn't go wrong, what happens, is it can be quite painful to sit in a state of meditation for quite a long period of time. Basically, your feet can go numb, your posture can feel uncomfortable. Now, I'm not saying we've got to take it to any dangerous extreme, but that discomfort that we have can become part of the meditation. We can focus our mind on the discomfort with that sense of equanimity, with even-mindedness, with peacefulness, and just see it as a sensation, not as my pain or my discomfort, as a sensation. Even at the dentist, we can see things as ourselves being kind of separate from it, that it's just there, it's sensation. So we can bring this idea of even-mindedness, of purity of thought, to even those difficult, personally painful situations, and to the conditions that we see around the world. So this is when I do yogic work, for example, this is what we call the edge. It's the point where you just get to the point where for example a yogic stretch just gets to the point where, you know, you'd better not go too far, but it's just the edge. So you don't get lazy with it, you know, you just give yourself that little bit push further so that you can go deeper into the posture, or deeper into the yogic practice, or any form of practice. And that's the same with all things in life. There's an edge to it. There's a point where we better not push it too hard, but we just bounce on it. We just take that edge and push ourselves a tiny little bit further. So that's using gentleness with this idea of challenge, you know. And really, I mean, challenge is so important. We know we obviously have to listen to the body when we do these things. We have to learn to find that edge and love it, but not use it to ruin ourselves. We don't want to make ourselves ill with difficulties, and that will often happen, I feel, when you know, it's like giving ourselves little spiritual nudges on the physical work. So I've gone off on the yogic thing a lot, but also in our own lives, you know, it's the challenges, it's adversity so often that makes us as people. Sometimes I mean, the worst possible things have happened in my life. That's when I have become a better, stronger person. That's when I have found that I have an amazing inner resources. And the real victory comes if we can become and retain our inner peace despite all what happens, and still retain our inner purity, not fill our hearts with hatred or resentment and all the rest of it because of what's happened to us, to see it as something that's there outside, but in us we're still at peace with ourselves. We're still finding that equanimity. And so that the challenges of life come, and it's like a sword being forged in an anvil and hammered by our external experiences until a sword is forged. You know, and that sword is our power to sustain. That sword is the power of truth in our hearts. It is actually that thing that's behind it all, that peace of mind, that purity, that discriminative ability that comes from challenge. So don't run away from challenge. Don't run away from life. Don't run away from the difficulties. But at the same time, don't be sucked into it to the point that you lose your purity of mind or your peace and balance and harmony of heart. There you go. That's my ideas today. Thank you. My book, Psychic School, will show you how to become a psychic or a medium. Over the years, I have demonstrated mediumship, confounded skeptics with the accuracy of my readings, and taught students how to unlock their latent psychic powers. For BBC television, my real-world Psychic School classes were filmed over a year and made into a major 3-part documentary. Now I show you how to recognise and harness your own psychic powers. In fact, these forces may already be at work in your own life through gut feelings, dreams and perceptions. All you need to do is understand how to recognise and channel your abilities. I will show you how to set up a circle that can take you from fledgling psychic to professional medium. Learn about clairvoyance, meditation, spirit guides, aura reading, inspirational speaking, psychic mediumship and other age-old techniques. Open up to the spirituality within you and learn the rewards that can follow. Psychic School is available from Amazon or my website at psychics.co.uk.